Estados Unidos está abusando de un convenio que ya es obsoleto.
Mexico has not given their fair share of water to the United States. They're not keeping up their end of the bargain.
It's not like Mexico doesn't want to comply. It wants to comply.
This is the Amistad Reservoir on Mexico's border with Texas, where despite map applications showing me to be in the middle of a water body, it is in fact bone dry. So what's going on here? Well, a prolonged period of drought has left many parts of the Texas-Mexico border region without water, and that is bringing on problems when it comes to international politics, because between Mexico and the US, there's a long-standing water-sharing agreement.
So the treaty stipulates the amounts of water that has to be delivered for each country. The problem here relies on the way that the provision of extraordinary drought is described in the treaty, because it's not defined what extraordinary drought is. So it's basically up to the upstream country to decide when to use it and when not.
During Trump's second term in office, water is quickly becoming a political issue.
Following threats of tariffs, Mexico drained its side of the Amistad Reservoir to send water to Texas.
El presidente de Estados Unidos, porque es la que está presionando aquí a la presidenta de México que se le pague el agua que se le debe.
La petición del presidente Trump de pagar el agua que sea deuda, no hay cómo pagarla.
Mexico supplies Texas from its side of the Rio Grande Basin, but a prolonged period of drought in this region of North America, as you can see here behind me, has left many of those tributary rivers as dry as a bone.
Ese convenio que se hizo en ese año tan lejano, las situaciones, no había cambio climático, llovía exageradamente en aquellos años, los afluentes que surten a la presa La Amistad, es muy diferente el caudal a lo que se capta ahorita.
South of the border in Mexico, entire towns are living with water rationing.
Siempre teníamos agua a las 24 horas. Y hubo momentos en que nada más 3, 4 horas.
Where water resources are distributed is also an issue. Just outside Piedras Negras on the U.S Mexico border is the world's largest brewery, belonging to US-owned Constellation Brands.
Esa es una fábrica que utiliza cerveza para la exportación. Ni siquiera es una cerveza que nos podemos ir a comprar nosotros para tomárnosla.
It consumes over 50 million liters of water a day.
Y ya le pegó a los mantos acuíferos de la región.
On the US side, the Lake Amistad's situation is nearly as bad.
The lake has changed a whole lot. I came last year and I thought last year was the lowest I'd seen it. And I think this year's the lowest I've seen it. It's hurt the community. They've been praying for rain.
Now, the Amistad Reservoir currently stands at less than 10% of its total volume. And in order to illustrate that, well, this bridge runs across the reservoir and you can see where the watermarks should be from its original level. They stand way above my head here, and I'm standing on a hill. The water level is even lower than this.
And farmers have stopped farming in the Rio Grande because they don't have the water to raise their crops.
The Trump administration backed down on tearing up the water deal. However, changes are coming in the form of minutes to the current agreement.
We don't need a new treaty. We just need new minutes in a way to evolve to the current conditions, or to the conditions that were not identified or expected on the 1940s.
Trump tiene que cambiar su idea de que podemos pagarle esa cantidad de agua cuando no existe más, y que se tiene que haber un nuevo diálogo diplomático para construir una nueva relación del consumo de agua en esta parte de México y de Estados Unidos.
As climate change and international politics combine at the US Mexico border, what do you think?